Will you look at this? I decided to do a little shopping today, and I'm looking at a 2000. I think this is a 2016 Class A Thor camper, model A.C.E. And you know, interestingly enough, I was at a place yesterday, and I was looking at this model over here, a Forester, at a different place. If you look at this, maybe I can hold this up for you. So I was actually looking at one of these models right here, and I found a 2017 with about 1,500 miles on it, and it's this model right here, the 2851 SLE, and you can see this. So I was looking at this yesterday for about $59,000, and I'll show it to you. This right here I think is about a 30 foot, and I'm gonna take you inside. So this is the one that I was looking at. I seriously giving it some thought. Now this is a Class C camper, and the main difference between this one, maybe let the camera focus. So the main difference between this one and the one I was looking at yesterday is they both have the dining area, if you want to call it that, the dinette. This one has, I guess, what's called theater seating. You know, it has theater seating. So this one is about $75,000 for this camper. Okay, it's a Class C. I forget how many miles are on it, but nonetheless, it's got sleeping space over there, sleeping or storage space over the top, and then you turn around, and it's got well, it's got your kitchen, if you want to call it that. It's got your little kitchen right here, and then back here you've got a bed. And this has, one of the differences between this one and the one I was looking at yesterday is this one actually has two sliders. For those of you not familiar with the camping jargon, a slider means it slides out. So you can see this here with the trim all the way around, that basically slides out. So, you know, I was looking at one the other day at a place I was looking at one yesterday at a place in Fort Myers called Palm RV, like palm tree. I was looking at one of those, and then the guy that owns this place, this is a small little consignment place called RV Country here in Fort Myers. And interestingly enough, the guy that owns this place, he was a software engineer, and he said I should take a look at this. And this one here is a Class A, 29 feet, and this one's got can't remember what he told me. I think it's a 2016 with about 3,000 miles on it or something, and it's got nice TV on the outside, so you can sit outside by the campfire and watch your favorite show. It's got an outside little kitchen here area. It's got a little sink and a refrigerator. But the real beauty about this thing here is what's on the inside. You got to see the inside of this camper. Check this out. So here is the inside. I'll just let you soak that in for a moment. So it's got a really nice feel inside. You know, the outside I could take or leave, but the inside. So here is a place here where this is actually as a bed. That table would fold down and become the center part of this bed right here. And you got a TV up here that's on swivel, and then you come back here. You've got your shower, your bathroom, and back here you have a this is your what you might call your love shack. Okay, so here is here's your bed right here. It looks like it's probably about a queen size bed. rather nice. And then here you have a got a TV. Got a TV in here. Skip Smith. Skip Smith in the Villages. He doesn't think I'm going to buy a camper. And I may very well not buy a camper, but boy, this would be a nice entry level camper for sure. It's got a slide out drawer. Nice thing about this camper too is you can drive around in this thing. It's completely self-contained. You can just run everything regardless of whether you're at an RV park or not. So here's your refrigerator. It's got a microwave. It actually has an oven. So this has an oven, and I don't know if it's got the well, it does. It right here. So it goes up to what is it, 3? Looks like, well, you can take it right on up to 500 degrees. So you could take this oven up to 500 degrees. So you could make yourself a nice dinner. And here is the here's a nice seat. Buy it. Go buy it now. You think so, Skip? Skip, I gotta tell you, this is a nice camper. This really is a nice camper. So the big thing about this, you see, so right here, okay, so here is a nice seat. So you could be sitting right here. Look at this seat. You know, you could be watching TV right there. You know, while Yanae is making her arepas. You know, so we could have Despacito playing on the sound system. Yanae could be making her arepas, okay? And you know what's really, really interesting about this thing is it's 29 feet. It's 29 feet, which is the good size for getting into the national parks. I was looking at Grand Canyon. If you got anything over 30 feet, you can't camp there. So this is actually 29 feet. And so you look over here. Now, I'm going to show you that I saved the best for last. Look at this. So let's say that we're driving down the road, and I tell Yanae to drive. Can you see Yanae driving this thing? I don't know. So Yanae would be behind the wheel right here. Okay. So Yanae would be behind the wheel, and here comes the owner of this thing. So Yanae would be behind the wheel, and I'm doing a YouTube live.
Oh,
I'm live on YouTube.
Excellent.
So
okay, I'm gonna give you a hell of a price on it.
May I?
$79,860.
$79,860. Look at that, Skip. $79,860 for this 2017 Moore Motor Coach Ace 29.3. Look at that, Skip. Fantastic. Features include reading lights in the cockpit, Dream Dinette booth, 12-volt max air, light stepwell, exterior 32-inch LED TV. Skip, Skip is a friend of mine up in the Villages.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, say hi to Skip.
Hey, Skip. How's it going, buddy?
What's your name?
Gordon.
Gordon. So, Gordon, you're the owner?
No, I'm sales manager.
Oh, you're the sales manager. Oh, okay. I thought you owned this place.
No. The family has owned it for 51 years.
Ah.
That's the Henkels.
The Henkels. The Henkels have owned it. So this is a pretty nice. It's a pretty nice camper.
Yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
You know, for an entry-level camper. And I was just telling everybody that my Venezuelan girlfriend, because she could be back there making arepas for lunch.
Absolutely.
While we're driving down the road, right?
Absolutely.
Could she be cooking while I'm driving?
Yeah, absolutely.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So she could be dancing to Despacito.
Yeah.
Now, is it dangerous when you're driving down the road to have somebody not in a seatbelt walking around?
Yes.
It is, huh?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So you want them to be in a.
You don't want them to be down there cooking. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
You want them to be strapped into their seat, right? Pull over to the rest stop. Do all your cooking and your eating if you want.
Okay.
And then get back on the road. That's what I do.
Let me show everybody. Help me out, Gordon, if you would. I'm going to turn this around. Okay. And just hold this. I want to show everybody my favorite feature here. Okay. Just hold that up there. Don't push any buttons. You got me?
I got. Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the nicest feature about this thing is this. You know, I saw this and I thought, what the hell is this? A glove box? You know, is this like a glove box to, you know, for Yanae to stick all her stuff in and everything? And it's not. So check this out. Have RV will travel. I mean, will work. You see this? Skipper, look at this. You know, my computer could be right here. I could be driving down the road, right? I could be driving down the road trying to loosen my load with 7 women on my mind. 4 that want to own me, 2 that want to oh no, that's a song. I could be driving down the road working. Or the other nice thing about this is I could be sitting in here somewhere parked along the Pacific Coast Highway in California. I could be parked somewhere along the Pacific Coast Highway in California. I could be sitting here doing my work. Yanae, when she's not making arepas, Yanae could be sitting back there at the table doing her thing. So it's not a bad, really not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. So anyway, all right, well, thank you very much. And thanks, Gordon. So Gordon made me a deal that I can't refuse. $79,860. So Gordon, I'm going to go home. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to Google this this camper till the cows come home, and I will let you know. So I hope everybody out there has a great day, and I'll let you know whether or not I'm the owner of a Thor Ace camper. How many miles are on this?
Just over 3,000.
Just over 3,000.
Yes.
That's it. 3,000 miles. 2016.
2017.
Oh, this is a 17?
Yes, sir.
And what was the original retail on this? Best guess?
Best guess. Probably
110, 120?
115.
Something like that. 110, 120. Okay. Thanks so much. What size? Oh, what size motor?
It has a Ford V10.
Skip, it has a Ford V10. Anything else, Skip? You have any other questions for Gordon? Come on, Skip. A Ford V10. It gets about 10 miles a gallon. It would cost about 1,600 miles to drive this thing all the way to California, up the coast, back across the Dakotas, New England, and then back down to here. So anyway, I'll give you another view of the outside as we head out. Now, Gordon, question for you: when you buy something like this, you know, when you go out and buy a car, you typically will take it to an independent garage, so to speak, to have them look at it, you know, look it out and what have you. Do they do the same thing with an RV?
You can take it to an independent mechanic. That's not an issue. They also have mobile ones that will come here and look at it for you.
They will.
You don't have to drive it off the lot, which we don't allow.
Right. Okay.
We allow you to take a test drive in it, but not to just take it off the lot for a few days. That's why they have these mobile guys. So they'll come and they'll evaluate the coach for you, tell you what's wrong with it, if anything.
All right. Maybe on Monday I'll bring Yanae. Yanae is a little, well, she doesn't like it when I call her little either. But Yanae is a Spitfire. Yanae is a Spitfire, so I'm sure you'd appreciate meeting Yanae. She's a big YouTube celebrity on my YouTube channel.
There you go.
So anyway, all right, let's step outside. And you know, as far as traveling around, Gordon, internet. What's the deal with internet? I mean, do I go to Verizon and buy like a hotspot device? And
that's what I have.
Is that what you have? But you know, when you're out, you know, somewhere remote, you're not going to have much of a signal, though, right?
Well, it depends. I mean, the way that the U.S. is covered now by AT&T and Verizon, there's not many spots that are dead spots, and a lot of these campgrounds have their own Wi-Fi.
They do.
Yes.
Okay. And Wally World. You said you like camping at Wally World?
Yeah, that's Walmart.
That's
Walmart.
What,
if I'm driving somewhere at nighttime and I'll see a super center and I'll just pull in, go to sleep for the night.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. All right, sounds...
And it works out real good because I can go in and I can shop, get all fresh groceries, fresh sodas, whatever I need, and head down the road again.
And when you're driving around in one of these things, for example, let's say Yanae and I are at a campground for a week.
Right.
And, you know, we get a phone call and we need to pack up and head out, okay? And I've just bought, you know, I went down to Costco, my favorite place, and I just bought $200 worth of food.
Sure.
You know, I got some nice meat, I got some, you know, lobster tail, you know, whatever. And I've got a 2-day drive ahead of me. Is that stuff going to stay cold?
The fridge doesn't stop.
The fridge does not stop?
No. The fridge is designed to run on either by the generator, when you're plugged in,
right,
or the house batteries,
okay,
when you're driving down the road. So it has an inverter, so it allows the fridge and other electronic devices to work.
Okay, interesting. Is it, so are you draining, when you're using it, are you draining the batteries? No.
If you were not driving, yes.
If you were not driving, you would be draining the batteries. Okay, fantastic. All right, well, let's take a look outside. One last...
do you need this?
What is it? I probably do. Thank you. All right. So this is RV country. RV country. And right off of exit what? Route 80?
This is Palm Beach Boulevard.
Palm Beach Boulevard?
141.
Exit 141. So there it is. Look at that. Not bad. What is that dome thing up on the top?
Yeah, that's your antenna for your television.
It is?
Yeah.
And as far as TV, it's you're looking at what, like getting DirecTV or something?
You get DirecTV or Dish.
Or Dish?
Yeah, that's the dome for it.
Fantastic. All right, folks, there you have it. We'll see what happens. All right, thanks a lot. Still under warranty, he asked. Is it still under warranty?
I don't think there's much warranty left on it, but we can provide another warranty for you.
Okay.
5 years.
Up to 5-year warranty. Okay, great, fantastic.